Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have for you mechanical watches that are available on Amazon. So I have four of them right here, and I'm going to show you what features they have, how do they look, and whether they are worth your money or not. So before we begin, again I would like to ask you that if you like the video and if it is helpful, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel for future updates. So I have four watches here. One is from Kronen Soehne, one is from Derieter, one is from Forsining, and one is from Lige. I have brought all these from Amazon, and let's see how they are and whether they are worth your money or not. So before we begin, I'll quickly tell you what a mechanical watch is. So these are all mechanical watches, as in they don't have any battery in them, and they don't have any chip or anything. The time that they show is completely based on mechanical movement. So on the front, as you can see in this slow motion video, they have a balancing wheel which rotates in both directions, and the rotation basically ticks the clock forward. So this is not exactly a tourbillon watch. It's a normal balancing wheel. So tourbillon is one more level complicated on top of this. This is a normal balance wheel mechanical watch, and I'm going to show you the different features of these different watches. Let's see first their boxes and what all comes with them. So let's begin with this Lige watch box. So the watch comes in this small little box, and you'll get the watch in this small poly bag. Then inside you'll see there is some foam in which you'll get the watch, and apart from that there is some paperwork, the user manual, a cleaning cloth. There is also a warranty card, and you'll also see that there is this small little tool that you can use to change the date and time of this watch. You can also use a pen to do the same thing. As you can see, this can be used to change the date and time, and there is also this small tag which comes attached to the watch. That's about it. Now moving on to the Kronen Soehne watch box. So there is this box in this slider, and if you open the box, there is again some foam for your watch. Then you will see there is some paperwork, a warranty card, and apart from that there's nothing much actually. There is this polythene which you get the watch, and again a tag attached to the watch. That's about it. Moving on to the Forsining watch. So this watch comes in again in this small box with some foam on top, a polythene, and then below that you will see that that's the where you get the watch in, and some paperwork which is kind of a user manual. That's about it, and again some tag. The last one in the list is the Derieter watch, and it comes in this nice little box, but there's nothing much in the box. There is only this manual which says don't set the date and time between a particular time of the day. Apart from that, there is nothing much in this box. So let's begin the review with this Lige watch. This is the most functional watch of the bunch. So as you can see, there is a balancing wheel at the bottom, and it's in golden color. The leather strap is of brown color, and all the dials within this have kind of a golden colored ring around them. There are 3 dials, as you can see. So there is this date on the right side, the day of the week on the left side, and 24-hour clock plus the day and night function at the top. So let me show you the day and night function. So as you can see, if I move the time from some time in afternoon, so as you can see, the sun is going down and then the moon will come up. So at the night it shows you that it's night, and in the day it shows you that it's the day. So since this is a mechanical watch, what you'll also have to do is you might have to wind this. So this crown on the right side, as you can see, if you wind it upwards, it's going to wind the watch, and it's an automatic watch. So what it also has is it has a weight on the back side, and by your hand movements this winds automatically. But let's say on the weekend, if it is not you're not using it, then you might have to wind it on the Mondays. Let me quickly also show you how to set the date and day. So there are these buttons on the right side of the watch, and you can use the tool provided in the box, or you can use a pen to change the day. As you can see, if I press this button on the left side, you can see that the day of the week is changing. So, and the bottom one, if you press this one, it's going to change the date. As you can see, whenever I press it, the date changes by 1. So these are all the features of the watch. As you can see, it's a nice looking watch. It's not very thick, as you can see, and the quality looks pretty decent. The strap is also of good quality. Of course, you can get it changed if you don't like it, and it has a different kind of a mechanism to wear it. Let me show you how to wear this watch. To wear this watch, you have this mechanism that you kind of have in watches with metal straps. So what you have to do is you have to insert the leather strap into this section, and then you can set it to whatever setting that fits your hand. And when you press this section inside, then what it does is the watch locks into place, and then you can wear it like a watch which with metal strap. So you put it on your hand, and then you close these hooks, not hooks, but locking mechanism, and then you put the strap in. That's it, you have the watch on your hand. And to open this, what you can do is there are two buttons on the side, and when you press it, it opens up, and then you can open the watch like a normal watch. So with this unique mechanism of wearing the watch, what helps it helps with is it can extend the life of your belt, because you don't have to keep opening and closing it like a normal watch on a daily basis. As you can see, this is the balancing wheel movement in slow motion. I also will show you the balancing wheel movement of all the watches in slow motion at the end of the video, so watch out for that. So now let's take a look at the second watch in my list. So this is the Derieter watch. This is also a quite functional watch. As you can see, it has the month, and also it on the left side you can see it has the day of the week, and it also has the date. It doesn't have a day night function, but it has a seconds hand, which was missing on the Lige watch that we saw previously. There is a balancing wheel on the bottom. Now as you can see, there are buttons on the right side. So if you press the top button, it changes the date. As you can see, my date is changing whenever I press this button. Then on the button on the bottom, if you press this, it will change the month of the year. So as you can see, I'm changing the month. Then to change the day of the week, there is this button on the left, which you'll have to press with some tool or a pen. So when I press this, you will see that it changes the day of the week, which is marked with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, not the name of the day. Again, since this is a mechanical watch, you can wind it by moving this crown towards the bottom. And again, it's an automatic watch, so it has this weight mechanism to wind it automatically for you. And you can pull this crown outside to change the time. Let me quickly show you the watch from all sides. So it has a golden circle on top, and stainless steel finish on the sides. The buttons are all golden color. The strap is of pretty decent quality, and the dial size is almost the same as the Lige watch that we saw previously, and it doesn't look too big on your hand. It looks quite of a decent size, and it's not very thick as well. So it's quite a decent watch to wear. Now let me show you this Kronen Soehne watch. It doesn't have a lot of functions, but it's a pretty decent looking watch. So there is this day and night function on the right, and on the left, which I thought was a date, is actually a 24-hour clock. So as I'll show you, if I change the time, you'll see that the hand on the left, the smaller hand on the left side, you'll see it moves with every hour. So this is actually a 24-hour clock, not a date. which was kind of disappointing because I thought this was a date function. And there is a very small seconds hand, as you can see here, just above the balancing wheel. So there is no date or day of week or month or anything in this watch, and it has a silver fit finish. The crown has KS written on it for the company name. Not very thick. It's a decent looking watch. There is a weight mechanism on the back side. The leather strap is of black color, good quality. So even though this watch doesn't have a lot of functions, if you like a decent watch which looks simple, then this might be the watch that you will like. Now let's take a look at the Forsining watch, and just by looking at it you'll see that it's quite a busy face on the top because it has a lot of functions actually. So the balancing wheel is at the bottom, then there is the month here, then the date on the bottom, then there is the day of the week, and also it also has the year which goes up to 2026, which I'll show you. So let me show you. So you can wind this again like this by moving the crown. It also has the automatic winding like the other watches. You can pull out the crown to change the time. Let me change the time slightly so that you can see all the other functions in the watch clearly. So this top button on the right side, this can be used to change the month, and the bottom button here can be used to change the date on this watch. As you can see, these are quite big buttons which I really don't like, which I'll cover in a bit. On the left side here you have two recessed buttons, so you can use a pen to change the day. As you can see, I'm changing the day of the week here, and then let's move on to the year. So if you press this guy here, you will be able to change the year of the watch. So as you can see here, you can go up to 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, and then it gets reset to 2015. So you can use this watch at least for 8 years from now. So this watch the face is actually quite big. So if you have small hands or something, you might not like it because it's quite big. The leather strap is of good quality, but my only complaint with this watch is these big buttons. So I wish they had given recessed buttons like they gave for the year function or the day function. But apart from that, it's a good watch. So there you have it. These are the 4 mechanical watches that I bought recently from Amazon. I'll include the link in the description if you want to buy them. So these are around below $50 mark, all these 4 watches, and people say that mechanical watches are not very accurate. I haven't faced too much difficulty with this. The only thing is I have to wind it on Mondays if I don't use the watch for 2 days on the weekend. But apart from that, all 4 watches are pretty decent on a good price band for available on Amazon. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And now I'll just leave you with a slow motion video of all these 4 watches where you can see the balancing wheel movement for your pleasure.